Well, there used to be a Citico Creek Wilderness sign on that wooden post, but once again the sign is missing. I don't know what people do with these signs when they steal them. Do they take them home and hang them in their living room, or they take them home and burn them? I don't know. Maybe it's a little war between the local hunters and the hikers. But anyway, this is a little one-night backpacking trip on the South Fork of the Citico Creek in the Citico Creek Wilderness. All right, I've arrived at my campsite. It is a pretty little campsite right along the South Fork of the Citico Creek. I've stayed here, I don't know, many times. It's only about a 30-minute hike in from the trailhead. I call this campsite Maple Springs because there's a spring that comes out of the ground and flows down the middle of the trail. And there's also a very large maple tree here. Day two. It's been an easy, relaxed day. I've just been sitting around camp and reading this morning. I'm going to continue up the South Fork of the Citico Creek to the first crossing. It's not very far. Eat some lunch and then head back out to the trailhead. The low this morning was about 29 degrees. The high yesterday was about 41. And the temperature right now is about 50 degrees. Overcast, but I don't think they're calling for any rain today. This is the first crossing of the South Fork of the Citico Creek. In dry weather, you can rock hop this, but not today. About 30 feet before you get to the creek, there is a bypass trail to the right that goes around the first and the second crossing. The third crossing, however, is mandatory if you're going to continue up the South Fork of the Citico Creek. I'm not sure if you can see the trunk of that tree stuck in the fork of that limb, but sometimes you have to wonder just exactly how did that happen. Lunch is over and I've got a big 2 miles back to the trailhead. This is the junction of South Fork of Citico Creek and Brush Mountain Trail. There used to be a 6x6 post here marking the junction, but somebody stole the sign, and now there's just a rock cairn and a red ribbon on the tree. This is Ike Camp Branch flowing into the South Fork of the Citico Creek. There's a great campsite right over there, right on the Brush Mountain Trail, but you do have to cross the South Fork of the Citico Creek to get to it. I'm almost back to the trailhead, and I didn't see anyone on this trip. This is a Tuesday, Wednesday trip, and I really didn't expect to see anyone. Didn't see any snow either. On Sunday we had about a foot or more in the higher elevations, but it's all gone in the lower elevations. Anyway, this has been a fun 24 hours on the South Fork of the Citico Creek. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.